this, you can't see my face. So I've been starting to get ready for some of our late game sort of production now that we are, on the 14th. We're like just over the halfway mark. We need to start getting ready. I redirected the lava thing from over there to over here. I've got all these things now where they will come straight up into this, minus the one over here, because that obviously, I could do that too. I would just need to like plop a, like catcher thing out over here to like, when it's the correct item, take it off the belt. You may be remembering last time I said that there were certain trees that we couldn't find due to the fact that the market guy doesn't sell them. I went out and found them. So we now have every type of tree. I'll rephrase that. Every type of tree from those ones that we can acquire. These ashen saplings are not real. They don't exist. And it tells you can get an ashen shrub. At least, I'll say the ashen forest, woodland, whatever thing that I found was an itty bitty baby tiny one. So maybe I just didn't get lucky and find any ashen leaves. Like, let's type in ash. Well, apparently there are ashen leaves. I just got really unlucky. Oh well. I found Joshua's, I found Kapok's, eucalyptus, which is the important one, and the Socotra's. So the only ones that we're missing now for saplings, minus ashen, I have ashen wood, are Pewin, Ancient, and Thornwood. And, those are going to be in not the nicest of places. Namely, the Alex Caves. If you remember before, I was complaining about how also yes. Yes. Moo blooms and mushrooms. Gertrude. We got good old Gertrude. Many of you probably don't even remember Gertrude, but Gertrude is now here. I was complaining about how in the world do you ever find the Alex Caves? You're just gonna run around and dig randomly? No, there's a way. There's a way. Where did I put them? Somewhere. In here? In here. It turns out that if you just put the codex in the middle, the only one we're missing is this primordial codex. Apparently, I did too much researching in the Dinosaur Island. Look, I have all Dinosaur Island unlocked. It's not helpful because I don't know where Dinosaur Island is. So I have to go trying to find another one of those so that I can go find Dinosaur Island. Yeah. Anyway, to what we're trying to get to today. So we did honey production yesterday, and I was saying we got to do something with these cocoa beans, right? And so I thought you pressed the cocoa beans to get the chocolate. No, that gives us crushed cocoa beans. Well, crushed cocoa beans then gives us cocoa powder and cocoa butter. That's fine, right? Like 75% chance of cocoa butter. And the cocoa butter we throw into a mixer and we get hot chocolate. Or the cocoa powder. Throw into a mixer, we get hot chocolate. So, and then the cocoa butter, uses of cocoa butter, we throw it with some milk and regular cocoa beans, some sugar, and we get dark chocolate. Cocoa beans in general, however, we have to mix them on a fire with some milk and some sugar, as you would expect, and you get chocolate. You get the hot cocoa in the cup by doing that same process but with glass bottles. And the dark chocolate. The only one that I really don't want to do is this ruby chocolate. Dragon's breath. And as we know, the only way to get dragon's breath is from the dragon. I started setting up a second beehive because I noticed sometimes the bees would come over to the moo blooms and get hearts above their heads, so I thought that they were going to auto-breed themselves. Doesn't seem to be working. Chickens. Chickens is I set up a funnel underneath the nest, so now it actually works. And then I did this. So obviously, right, in order to get the chocolate, we need milk. And oh my gosh, is this an effective machine? 83 buckets of milk harvested already. I mean, granted, I have a lot of cows. We got all the chocolate, all the milk, all the cocoa beans. So we need to start getting all of that stuff to the factory, right? Like, this is like our farming land. Okay, and like another 8 buckets in that time that I just jumped from over there to over here. So we got to get everything from farming land into the factory grounds, right? That's what our end goal is here. And so, like I had mentioned previously, the way that I would like to do this is via a train network. So real quick, if we go into create, I'm going to hide under here where it's maybe a little. We still need to actually build the factory, So we got train tracks, which is why I set that up. Any kind of slab or any kind of stone does not create sleepers. It'll give us train tracks. Alternatively, since I did install a different mod, I can also do it with other things. I can make wooden train tracks. We can also make blackstone train tracks, which I honestly would consider vault component. Do we look at the vaults on here? Monorail track. Okay, well this is just going to talk about train tracks. This is what I wanted to show anyway. So these, you do this, right? And you go boop, and then you go boop, and it'll make that. And so anybody who has been watching this for any extended period of time will know that we love trains. And we have a history of doing trains. Railcraft was like one of my favorite. Like, Create is up there, don't get me wrong. Create is really great. Love Create. Only thing that I would like rate higher than Create would be like the old Mine Factory. Industrial Foregoing is like kind of, I mean, it's clearly like the next one. We don't care about the Nether. Look, we can have, oh, this is just telling us about that. Conductors, though. We can have conductors. And I'm really hoping that we can get Gertrude onto one of the trains as a conductor, because that would be hilarious. So anyway, I did set up a deployer with zinc, and a mechanical press. And so in theory, I come over here and we grab, I do have regular stone. Did it accept this stone? There was regular stone slabs, right? Smooth. Nope, not So we have to... if I smelt this with a fire... Oh, it does work. Beautiful. That's why we built this. I can come over here, plop that down, and in about, a minute, it'll turn into a stack of smooth stone. I don't know if it's actually faster to do it this way. There's also apparently a cave, like right underneath this part of the base. Because whenever I come and stand over here, we hear monsters. But anyway, if we take this over to here, I can only do 64 right now because that's all I put. Well, I guess, I could just grab another stack of zinc. I don't think the bed appreciates me jumping in, like literally jumping in. Could do it like this too. So this way, if I do, let's put this down real quick. Then we put those. Grab our axe. Like that. And then if I put that in there, it's just... I hate you. I hate you so much. Let's try it the other way. Or is it shoots? I bet it's shoots. Metal girders. Why does everything take andesite? It's so annoying. Get our milk. Our milk is like already full. It's like 200 buckets of milk in that thing. It's too strong. Anyway. So if we put those in there, look, it'll go boop. And it's only got one. And then it's still only got one for some reason. But when it gets smashed, it gets two. So let's try doing it the other way. Let's try putting this. You are the worst. You are literally the worst. I am so angry. Right, and then so now, if I do it like that, will it automatically pull? No. No, it will not. See, that's... Oh my god. It had to have been a shoot. Where shoots? No? Here we go. Shoots. Expensive. Expensive little buggers they are. Alright. We'll do it. I needed another one. That'll get us the plates while I go grab another one. But, again, thanks to the way that I've set this all up, the train tracks come straight in here. This whole system could definitely use a speed boost. But now if we go here, I know we had these set up last year where they auto replenished. Okay, so it is. It is auto replenishing. I'm confused. Why don't you want to go out now? What the heck? What? I am so confused. This is so confusing. Whatever. Whatever. Keep going. See, look, the bee got happy. Maybe bee just gets happy from being around them. But anyway, so we got our train tracks, right? And 183 buckets of milk. So I'm honestly thinking this should probably be the last stop on its journey. It's the milk station. And so in theory, we still of course can't make a train car. I just trampled one of those, didn't I? No? Impressive. Whoa! They take up a lot more space than I thought they were going to. They're 3 blocks wide each. Oh god, that's gonna be horrendous. How do you make a stopper? Whoa. Turn too sharp to go straight backwards? Can connect. These train cars are going to be enormous. I do need a way to get this to go to down here. Yoink all this. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Maybe we don't go down from this way. Maybe we go up from here. I haven't got enough space. Well, actually, if I do it this way. Right, if we start here. Not like that. Why are you like this? You have to go... I hate this game. Why does this one go up? I don't want it to go up. Just like this. Train stations require train casings. Of course they do. Select the train track and place the train station nearby. Stations are the waypoints of your track network. Create a new train. Open the UI. During assembly, no scheduled trains will approach this station. Can they go straight from one and then backwards, or do they have to go specifically in a circle? Because if they gotta specifically go in a circle, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Fuel stored in vault. So I guess that's the point of these. So every train needs controls. So you can depart both directions. That's important news here. There's a lot to learn about trains. Schedules can be used to provide drivers with a destination. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I think we're gonna end up having to go this way. Really? Couldn't figure this one out. How far? Oh. We're gonna have a train that goes over water, I guess. You mean cannot create a sharp S bend? Oh, but you can. Where the heck did you just try to connect to? How? This is gonna be annoying. Alright, so it looks like we can break this. Alright, so now the train should come up here, where we can acquire our entirely full thing of milk. Yeah. I don't think it's causing lag, but just in case, turn that off for a moment. So the train can come down to this spot. How in the world are we ever going to get it to loop around? There's like no chance that this thing's going to be able to pull off the turns that it's going to have to pull off. And we also don't have enough track yet. Well, either way, we don't even have a train, so I'm going to have to try to set this all up, I think, off camera, and then we will proceed from there next episode with hopefully getting trains functioning. It'll be fun. Look, we got honey, we got milk, we got trains. We got chocolate, we got more trains. They're just going. The second one is the one that's missing a nugget. Anyway, I think this is a good enough place to wrap up. It's gonna take a while for us to get the essentially the required pieces to making trains up and running, because we need to go harvest a bunch of obsidian, and then turn that obsidian into sheets, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But for now, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.